Okay, so now a couple other things. I believe you have to be a good learner, coaches and players. I give this to our players and our coaches, this book. And I didn't write any of this stuff, but I have some things for learning that you've got to be a constant learner. Outliers. How many of you have read Outliers? By Malcolm Gladwell. If you don't, you're not a coach unless you read this book. Now, what does it tell players and coaches? Outliers says that basically, I have a little handout I give to our players. It says, time over talent. Time over talent. Write that down. It's very important. Time over talent. This is about learning. It means this, that who your parents are is only about 30% of the picture. You inherit about 30% of your potential. But 70% is time that you put in and what you're doing. And he says this, it takes approximately 10,000 hours to reach your potential in anything. For a coach, 10,000 hours. For a player, 10,000 hours to reach your potential. Are you willing to go down that road? I'm not saying you don't have to reach 10,000 hours. I break this down to our players. That's 1,000 hours a year for 10 years. 1,000 hours a year for 10 years is 3 hours a day, 5 days a week. How many of you work on your game 3 hours a day, 5 days a week, year-round? Now, I'm not saying you have to be there, but you got to go in that direction. Now, there are a few of our college players that have reached that. We have a point guard from Toronto, Canada, and I would guess he's close to his 10,000 hours because he loves the game. He loves the game.